opponents about to make their way to the ringside area, escorted to the ring by their manager, SoCal Val. This is Mikey Tenderfoot and Sedrick Strong.
Huge main event coming at you right here, fan. My normal partner, Mikey Tenderfoot, he had to bail out. He's headed to the ring with his partner, Super 8, if you will, Sedrick Strong. And as you heard Evan 9 say, led to the ring by SoCal Val. And before you ask, yes, he is indeed related to Billy Fives. There goes Val. You see Mikey, he can do it all. He comes in here, he was the top referee in the business. He's a great broadcast partner, whether I like to admit it or not. I may not like his recent choice of friends in going against the AOD, who now even he has no respect for, but you gotta give this kid credit. As good as he is at everything else, he's even better inside that ring. And they're going against Rod Steele and Roderick Strong. You heard their promo at the top of the show, and they were absolutely right. These two guys owe their careers to these guys. Rod Steele, he took Mikey Tenderfoot from the mid-card and brought him to the top. And Sedrick Strong would be stuck in some sand pit in Central Florida if not for Roderick. But did they show any respect? Hell no. All right, and there I was waiting for Mikey Tenderfoot to take over and cut me off as he usually does. But as you see, he's about to be in the ring wrestling, so he cannot do that for me. Look at Rod Steele, the former Rod Damn Champ. Always the Rod Damn Champ, in my opinion, and in my heart. He was just out there toying with Mikey Tenderfoot. And there you see Roderick Strong, serious as always. He really just wants to beat the living hell out of his brother Sedrick. And any of you who've ever talked to Sedrick Strong for more than 2 minutes can certainly understand why. Oh, was that for me? All right, fans, this is a tremendous main event. But before we get started, I got to tell you about some of the stuff coming up next week. In our main event, Billy Fives defending his heavyweight title, IPW heavyweight title against Frankie Kazarian, and two other guys very interested in that match. They're going to wrestle earlier in the night next week for the #1 contendership. The AOD, Scoot Andrews, and Rage in the Cage 5 winner, Lex Lovett. Add that to the three-way for the cruiserweight title, and next week is certainly one you do not want to miss. The two top cruiserweights in their own right, in there right now. Roderick Strong and Mikey Tenderfoot feel each other out. A couple of monkey flips going on there, and there Mikey Tenderfoot getting the best of it. A little bit of a strength advantage there on Roderick Strong, which I must say is a bit surprising. Normally, you see Roderick Strong coming in here taking the advantage with the Roderick Strong style, but right now, Mikey still has the advantage. But Roderick doing what he does best, coming in there and breaking body parts as he just rips the arm of Mikey Tenderfoot across both shoulders. And now a series of arm drags by both individuals. Oh, and double drop kick. Both guys back up and the fans giving the props. What a tremendous series of maneuvers. Maneuvers you can only see here in IPW. And referee Billy the Kid mysteriously without his new manager, whatever the hell's up with that, Fritzy. But both guys tagging in their partners, and there you see Rod Steele in there against Sedrick Strong. Let's see your Super 8 skills come to life now, pal. And there you saw a beautiful, beautiful shot of the lights that either Sedrick Strong or Mikey Tenderfoot will most likely be looking up at later on in this match. Oh! Clubbering going on there, some right hands by both individuals, but Sedrick had gotten the better of it, but he's whipped off the rope by Rod Steele. Rod Steele dropping down, Sedrick up and over. Oh, going for the leapfrog with Rod Steele, but instead of knee to the groin and a kick right to the midsection. Oh, and a neck breaker by Sedrick Strong. His brother may be the back breaker, but that had to hurt Rod Steele right across his neck right there. Oh, Rod Steele catching him in midair, and I have no idea what that maneuver was whatsoever, but it certainly looked very, very painful indeed. Rod Steele smartly bailing out of the ring. I tell you what, he loves to play mind games with Mikey Tenderfoot. He ain't scared of Mikey Tenderfoot. That ain't the case. He just knows Mikey is not himself in the ring. I love Mikey to death, but you can even tell when he's out here talking about it. When it comes to Rod Steele, he cannot keep his head about him, and that's going to cost him in this match, in this feud, and indeed in his career. See, what you hear now, fans, is one side of the arena chanting Mikey, but the other sound, not Mike, is saying he eats anything. Roderick Strong from Cocky Top Mountain, Tennessee, wanting to go test the strength there with Mikey Tenderfoot. He doesn't believe for a second that was anything but luck that Mikey got a strength advantage on him earlier. And let's see, we're going to find out right now. They're going at each other mano-y-mano, as Ford Fairlane might say. Oh, almost a pinfall there. Oh, look at this, right up. I do another pinfall attempt there. Roderick Strong and Mikey Tenderfoot, but Mikey able to kick out. You're not going to get a guy Mikey Tenderfoot's caliber that easy, but you've got to go for it. Look, Mikey tried to flip him over. Roderick stopped him. Mikey flipped him over anyways. These two guys, as Ron Nemi would say, a counter for every counter, but some knees right to the head, but you can't get him a third time. Oh, and a kick right to the back of the head. Mikey Tenderfoot taken back over in this match. Nice standing Hurricane Rana and smartly tagging out to Sedrick Strong. Both guys whipping Roderick off the ropes. Oh, right on his back, Roderick Strong. And you can't be breaking other guys' backs when you're flat on yours. Oh, and some miscue by the AOD, baby. What's going on here? You guys got to get this together. Scoot and Mike and Agent Steele can't be liking this very much at all. Oh my God, taking out both guys on the outside of the ring, up and over the top rope, Sedrick Strong. And oh, Mikey Tenderfoot sneaking up for some chicanery and tomfoolery and some plain old horse fooling around of his own. Oh, spiral type maneuver there to the outside, knocking down every individual out there. And this crowd a few months ago couldn't stand Mikey Tenderfoot when he was a referee. Booed his entrance coming to the ring. Back when he was a respectable individual, calling everything straight down the middle. Now they're eating this kid up. They can't get enough. It just goes to show if you're in there against the AOD, who the fans have no respect for because they just don't understand, you're going to get the cheers. But as I'm talking about that, Sedrick Strong taking over on Roderick Strong. I've got to give him some credit. These two guys were in our main event back on July 4th weekend. Neither guy can get the better of the other as they knock each other out on the ramp. And here comes one of the backbreakers from Roderick right across his knee. And I tell you, once he starts wearing down that back, it's very, very certain to be lights out for the guy across the ring. Another backbreaker by Roderick Strong, and again, holding him right in that same maneuver, just dropping him across his knee. And look at the welt forming on the back of Sedrick Strong. Super 8, that tough guy. Oh, and slams him right down his back. Hook the leg, get him away from the ropes, and the AOD will get it on the next pinfall attempt. I can guarantee it. All right, Roderick trying to slow down the pace just a little bit. He knows Mikey and Sedrick both like to keep the pace fast. Roderick, he can go that style, but as I said earlier, he likes to go that Roderick Strong style. Slow the match down, and look at those chops. His chest is soon to be the same shade of red as his back, but that would have to be better than the incredibly pasty white version we're getting shown right now. Oh, Rod Steele always a step ahead, stops short, elbow right across the back, and cradle suplex there on the already injured back of Sedrick Strong. And you heard the word. Mikey Tenderfoot had been calling this match. It would be over now. Misses with a clothesline, misses with another. Oh, these two guys playing little cutesy spinning around games there. Oh, but taking a page out of his brother's book. Neck breaker across the knee, neck breaker across the shoulder. And Sedrick Strong has bought himself some time, but if he can't get his carcass up off the canvas, it will matter not at all. Oh, went for the spear. A very sloppy spear at that. Obviously, Wyndon should have gone for the tag of Mikey Tenderfoot, but he wanted to get in there and get some revenge on Rod Steele. It ain't gonna happen in this lifetime, baby. And he gets him over in a Texas Cloverleaf maneuver there. Reckless Youth coming in, winning the Peterson Cup. Obviously rubbing off on one Rod Steele. He saw how effective that maneuver was against Sedrick by Reckless Youth in that tournament, and he's trying to repeat some of that same magic. Oh, beautiful double team maneuver, slingshots him up, and then a clothesline by Roderick Strong. And referee Billy the Kid, without Fritz at ringside, can't even tell that there was no tag. Sedrick Strong absolutely dead weight out there, and another version of a backbreaker by this absolute, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm gonna go ahead and rip off somebody else. This guy is absolutely a crippler inside that ring. Oh, and look at that. He is choking him with his very own arms. That's not quite as good as when the Shea Brothers make people double clothesline themselves, but this is pretty good. Mikey Tenderfoot has not been in this match in a long, long time. And look at the control that Roderick has over Sedrick. Just able to make him stand up there. Look at that version of the backbreaker. Bringing it down right across his own crossed legs there. Much like I sat in kindergarten, Indian style. Roderick looking over the corner, asking the veteran Rod Steele if he should finish him off or if they want to punish him some more. And obviously they want to punish him some more. It's like I said, if you talk to Sedrick Strong at all, you want to do the same thing, believe me. Oh, and look, he thinks he's Norman Smiley out there, giving a little bit of wiggle, and it actually seems to have brought him back to the game, but no, Roderick able to come right back. Mikey trying valiantly for the tag, but not able to quite reach as he had to hold on to the dreaded tag team rope. I believe what Mikey was trying to say was make some noise up in this bit. Wait a minute, I'm rooting for the other team. Oh, but a tag there by Sedrick Strong. Mikey Tenderfoot, huge flying body press off the top turnbuckle and some elbows right to the head of Rod Steele. The unique offense that you see picked up from all the tape watching of Japan. Oh, it was going for looks like a hurricane rana there, but turned right into a pile driver, a la something Billy Kidman might do. Oh, what's Rod Steele got going there? I have no idea because the camera diverted to the outside. Oh, here he comes again. Maybe they'll cut away again. No, we got to see it that time. Beautiful power bomb there, hooking the arms for the last second was Rod Steele for some maximum force, not allowing Mikey Tenderfoot to get that base under him by spreading out his arms. And Rod Steele's still firmly in control of this match. I tell you what, Rod, just pin the guy. We'll go get our beers, go get our hole, and get the hell home. Mikey Tenderfoot valiantly kicking out. Rod, I'm telling you, you've got to hook the leg, brother. You've got to hook the leg. You've sat here and called matches with me plenty of times. You should know that, big man. Both men up on the ropes there. Oh, Mikey fighting out of it. Oh, and a punch right to the jaw of Rod Steele, knocking off the turnbuckle. I thought he was done for there. All right, fans, he's calling for it. If he hits this is absolutely beautiful. Matrix dropkick. Look how long he hangs in the air. I may not be rooting for him, but you have to absolutely hate wrestling not to mark out for a maneuver like that. And how Rod Steele is standing, I'll never know. DDT by Mikey Tenderfoot. I may not like it, but if he keeps this up, despite the Ricky Morton-like bandana on his arm, he's going to get the win. And look at Sedrick Strong just laid out outside the ring, just like he did in that match where they both got knocked out. Roderick Strong, after a while, absolutely manhandling Sedrick. Another DDT off the top there. These guys just tearing each other apart in and out of the ring. And ironically, again, if Mikey Tenderfoot was the ref, but I digress. Sedrick and Roderick making their way back into the ring. Now we've got all four guys. AOD in trouble. Oh, but no, reversed. What do we got going on here? Oh, beautiful double suplex. All right, what's he got going on here? Oh, there it is, deep dickin' by Rod Steele. Boy, how many times have you heard us say that? Not necessarily in the match. Oh, and he hits it with the South Beach Slam. 1, 2, 3. That's it, but wait, we got a submission. Roderick is actually tapped. That's exactly right. He wasn't tapping out. He was saying, the match is over, brother. Let me up. Let me up. You're winners of this match. The Alliance of Defiance. It's Roderick Strong and Rod Steele. Fans, tremendous lineup next week. World title matches. Be sure and join us right here for IPW.